Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, everybody hear me okay? Come on, Bert, don't make me do this alone. I finished my public speech. Thank you all for coming out today. We appreciate you coming out. I think I want to show a little bit of gratitude and respect to Chief Griese, appreciation of everything that he's done for us over his 42 years of service. So, on behalf of me, I just want to thank you very much. It's always been a pleasure working with you. I'll just speak from my own experience. I'll try and keep it short. I was promoted young on the job, 6 years, and I came to the 2nd Battalion. And there was a lot of senior captains on the job at the time of the battalion. Chief Griese and them kind of took me under their wing and they kind of just said, stick with us, kid. And Chief Griese really embodied that. And his open door, I was in his office all the time asking him questions, asking him for advice. I was learning my job. So I always really appreciate that. So thank you on behalf of myself and everybody else.
Again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and say thank you, Chief Griese, for everything, the time you've been here. We spoke the other day, and I told him experience and knowledge is what gets us on this job. And from what I've gotten from him throughout the years and different fires and things we went through, you can always tell the experience matters. With that right there, thank you for being an influential part of my career. Yeah.
We do have some things for the chief before we give them out. The chief of department's here. Chief Johnson, would you like to say a few words? Thank you, Chief.
First of all, Pete's a legend on the job here in Jersey City. He's been here almost my whole life. Get it up. So I know you're going to miss the job probably more than anything, just being here, being part of it. A big part of Pete's whole career was always just being here, like I've always felt, just being part of it, being one of the guys. And good luck with figuring that out and working through that, because I mean, you're a volunteer, thank God you get to fill there. But just missing this, missing the guys, missing the girls, missing the job, missing solving the world problems in the kitchen. That's the biggest thing, being part of this great brotherhood and sisterhood that we have. And that's what you're going to miss the most. And I want to thank you on behalf of the fire department and the city for all your service and all the work you've done and inspiring many other people in your career to be like you. Thank you.
Chief DeGiulio, would you like to say a few words?
They don't ask me to speak much, probably because I use too much profanity. But all I can really say about Pete is he's a top shelf person, individual. When I got promoted to captain, I came over and did 15 years on D Group as a captain, and one of the first places I was with Pete, he was at rescue and snuck me at squad 4. And back then, when you became captain, they gave you a week in school, and they said, okay, get out there and learn. So I had a lot of questions for him. And then a couple of years after that, we wound up together in 9/11. So, and that was another, time where I learned a lot from him over there. We did some time over there. And I did 15 years and worked with him on D Group, and it's been my great pleasure to learn from him and to work a lot side by side with him. And now I had the opportunity to come back and work on D Group again as the deputy and did more time with Pete, and it's been, great. He's going to be sorely missed. So, everybody, great respect for you, and I hope, retirement goes well, bro. Because I'm gonna find out tomorrow. So, congratulations again, really.
We have one more request for a speaker. Chief, come.
Save the best for last.
Pete and I have worked in a lot of places together for my whole career.
he started 15 engine, and he wired up, he came over to engine 20 in truck 5. We had a ball there. And when we put the rescue together, and the captains had an opportunity to pick their teams. He was the first guy I picked because of his knowledge. But what I really want to say is, to all the kids out there, all the Jersey City firemen out there that know about Pete and everything he's done for this department, well, it's spread way past that. There's guys here from Worcester, Mass. I'll talk about that in a second. There's Lieutenant Nicky Conboy, Rescue 3 of the Bronx is here to honor him. I've gotten phone calls from Mike Smith, retired Deputy Chief, Washington, D.C. I got a call from Johnny Tripp, Chief Deputy of LA County, all wishing him well. And the reason for that is we had an opportunity. Pete was part of a training company. We were all over the country training firemen how to survive the fire ground. And I put it together, but Pete led the crew. Him, Lenny Rubicki, Lenny's here. We went up to Worcester in 2000. They lost 6 firemen in 1999. And they called, they wanted us to come up and set up a new training program for them. Pete went with me, Lenny went with me. So he's known all over Massachusetts. When the 9 firefighters died in Charleston, the South Carolina fire chiefs called and said, hey, can you come down and help us kind of figure out what happened and come up with another program. Of course, Pete, guess where we're going next? And Lenny, we went down there, we did a program for North Carolina Chiefs. We actually had some Charleston firemen in our class, which was kind of heartbreaking. But we went out to California, the first East-West conference ever. Pete was part of that with me. We went out and we tried to teach the guys in LA, although they kept telling us they knew everything there was to do, but it was quite an adventure. We went to San Diego and so many other places. So Pete is well known for his leadership skills, for his skills on the fire ground, not just in Jersey City. And one of the kids here, you know what? You should try to be as good as Pete was. Right? Not just in Jersey City, but across the country. And I'm very, very proud that he's a friend of mine.
All right, we have a few tokens of our appreciation for you, Chief. The first one should look familiar to most of you. For any unfamiliar, this is a speaking trumpet. It's a symbol of the chief's rank and authority. Back in the day, before radios, the chiefs would literally carry these around the fire ground so that their voices would carry as they directed operations. And the inscription reads, Battalion Chief Peter Griese, 42 years of dedicated service. And we have a plaque here we have made for you as well, chronicling your career on the Jersey City Fire Department. Starting as a firefighter at Engine Company 1, moving to Engine 20, before going to Rescue 1, and then as a captain of Engine 15, Rescue 1, and the chief of the 2nd Battalion, where he's finishing off his career. Again, thank you for everything, Chief. We really appreciate it. Best wishes in retirement.
Speech! Speech!
Chief, I just want to say, with me being in the same house for 10 plus years together, I can't ask for a better chief. To be teaching me, to show me a lot of things, help me out with a lot of things that I have personal, on and off the job. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I just want to thank everybody. I'm really amazed by the support and the people showing up today. That helped surprise the guests. I was quite shocked. But it's been a long road. I was telling some guys before. I remember coming on, and I was 22 years old, and meeting guys who were on for 20-something years at that point, and say, kid, you're not going to realize how fast it goes. I was 22 years old. It took forever to get to 22. And these 40-something years have just flown by. I've been counting down as a joke for probably 10 years. And if you look at the calendar, there's still numbers on there as I clocked off each month. And finally, it hit today. And it just absolutely amazing. Thank you for all the support from my family, from the guys in the job, my mentors, from Butch, and a couple of chiefs, John Lincoln, Tommy Carney, all those guys who kind of put me in the right phase of mind, and kind of taught me what it's like to be in a leadership position and run a fire. So I want to thank all the people I'm working with, all the guys in the 2nd Battalion have been great. I've been here 14 and a half years now, and just nothing more but just thanks to everyone who's had any kind of input in my career whatsoever. Friends, family, guys in the job. And I'm just so happy to see a bunch of retired guys show up here today. Some of the guys not so much. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Where's Suna?
He won't be sleeping in the firehouse. He'll be sleeping over with his wife. But everybody that knows Chief Griese knows the firehouse.